except for the final. The final is 1-5. Nice break there by Darin Ledbetter. Tough action, drag that cue ball down off that one ball. Let's see, he broke it well. Tony taking this long to figure out how to get out of the break. He laid down a nice break. Tony says, I'll give you some distance, but it's not enough distance. If Darin could shoot a little bit, he's going to make this. Nicely done. Looks like he's got life here. That 7 ball. Depends how much gap there is between them. Let's see if we could see it. Oh, a little too much gap. This was the right shot here. Nice combination. You get cover if you don't make it. So Darin could play a little bit. So far, he might be able to play a lot. He might be able to be a great player. I just never seen him play. How's that? How about that shot by T-Rex? Well, I don't want to get T-Rex started. These little subtle things like that, coming out perfect, getting the max out of what he just had, possibly going to get all the way out. It's just incredible. Great of a player T-Rex is. He wants to snap off that Buffalo's tournament May 20th, the Buffalo Spring Classic. That's probably going to be the richest one pocket of all time. Everybody's going to be there. Joshua Filler, Shane Van Boning. I mean, names we haven't seen. They realize, they say, hey, we got to be crazy. We're out here playing pool, trying to win a tournament for 10, 20,000, 25, and we go win, a piece of 300,000 at Buffalo's. Great people down there. James Leone, Buff himself. Joe Long down there, West Bank John, Randy, just great hospitality. How's that combination look if he makes this? If he can bank this ball, come back into the ball on the rail. He's just going to bank this and miss. Let's keep the cue ball right there. I like cross corner this ball, come back into the ball that's leaning against the rail. There you leave Tony a shot. Well, there's a kiss here, I think.
All right, tournament players Sean George and Aaron Toth on table number 2. Sean and Aaron on table 2.
Not bad cue ball. Did he block out the kick on the 3? That's going to be the whole key. It might have a dead one if he can come with that with speed. No, not dead. Tony. Now, the question is, does this 9 bank? No, 9's tucked away. Better be careful here. Darin Tony. He might shoot that ball and try to come into the back of the 6. Tony going to bank this 6. Look out, scratch. Even Darin looking and shaking his head. Really, I mean. He's looking to see if he's hooked. Well, that's a tough break there for Darin. He getting hooked from there, so had to curve the ball. tough action to get to the right of the 6.
All right, tournament players, doors will open at 1:30 tomorrow. Matches will start at 2 o'clock. Also, you can check the brackets and find out what time your match is. We'll have the times on the brackets. Check those in the morning before you get rolling.
He might be banking this. That's the right shot. Nice effort there by Darin. All right, stepped away for a minute. I'm back, and T-Rex is setting the table and getting ready to eat his dessert in this game. This is where I love watching T-Rex. You know what he does. I mean, I like it just skinning off the 8 ball or the 4 ball, I believe it is, and just coming into those balls like the 5 ball. I mean, what else? That looks like the simplest shot. A lot of right English. Skin off this. Just like that. What else is there? Well, I don't know. This looks too free. You can't leave T-Rex this 6. But then again, from this view, it might be more of a cut than it appears. He's just going to come into this ball, leaving that distance. Well, you don't want Tony seeing this 2 ball like this. He's so accurate with these bank combinations, looking to come rail first on this 4 ball. Well, not so accurate that time, but most of the time, Tony Chohan is deadly. Well, they're not going to like this at all. T-Rex playing for 2 to get to the hill. Well, let's see if Darin get back in this game. Darin looking to bank this 2 ball. Since you don't get another shot after the 2, how about banking the 15 back in front of your hole and getting all that cover? You're looking to go all the way around. Well, he's not going to like this. He's not going to like this. T-Rex play for 1. But I'll tell you what, this shot comes with a penalty if you don't make it. It just made it to the rail, too. Tony knew that he had to really play a lot of cue ball there. Well, that was a good effort there by Darin. Tony liable to bank this ball and come right into the back of the 2 ball. Tony does this so well. Walk the cue ball all the way up table. Watch this. Well, he tried to get it there. Well, you got to go here. You got a chance now to make something happen, but you got to come with the shots. You come with the shots, you get right back in the game. Tall order. I think you could go for the gusto right off the bat. You shoot the 5 ball, you might make Tony's game ball. Shoot the 2 ball, come back out to the middle. Yeah, this could make Tony's game ball if he doesn't make it. Even if he makes it, it could make Tony's game ball. All right, beautiful shot right there by Darin. Darin got a little play in him. Nice shot. The thing is he going to bank the 3 ball? Get on 2, bank the 3, and then move Tony's ball? Is he going to move Tony's ball before banking the 3? Yeah, Darin Ledbetter can play a little bit. Well, how about pocket this ball, kick bank the ball hanging in Tony's hole, and go into the 3 ball? Well, I wouldn't want to be in this spot for my cheese. I'll tell you. I could have bunted that ball and kick banked this ball. Now you're forced. You don't make this, you lose. No, look at how he kicked that out. What a nice shot there by Darin. Take another look at this shot right here. Look at how he moved the 12 out of the hole. Forget about it. Real beauty. Tony 2-railing this. Look at this. What do you do with T-Rex? How do you stop T-Rex? Seven to 6. Well, I'll tell you what, he would have won this game, but he scratched 3 or 4 times. All right. T-Rex to the hill.
No, you won the game. I'm saying, yeah, that was 2 wins.
T-Rex, number 1 blind bid. Second blind bid was Danny Smith. Third blind bid was D. Atkins. And then somebody that went, Shane Winters, went for about as much as the blind bids went for. All right, T-Rex breaking on the hill. Well, nothing special here for a break. Well, I like the way Darin played at the end of that game. He showed a lot of speed. How about T-Rex? How'd he hit it? How'd he hit it? Take another look. Right in the hole. And T-Rex miscued. And still, it wasn't the worst miscue in the world. Somehow managed to get the cue ball off to the side, not leaving Darin a shot. How about just kicking the one to your hole? Kick that one right into your hole. Just cut him off. Well, nicely done. Unless he could get over this ball and bank that 7 ball, or to 2 rail this, but that 7 looks like the shot. As long as you don't hit the point. Nicely done by Darin, but leaving that 7 ball bank if he wants. He might have something else. Look out. All right, Tony getting away with some shots there and smiling. He knows Tony got away with a few, but anyway, Darin lost that cue ball quite a few times too, where he scratched. What a shot. Beautiful shot. Take another look at that shot right here. This is the one he has to come with. Nice shot. Darin looking to get on the board here. He's not going to ask for a better layout than this. Well, Darin with a nice 5-1 lead to get on the board needs to start getting these balls up table if he doesn't like anything. Let's see how that 13's sitting towards Tony's hole. Ooh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Tony will get to that from anywhere. I gotta dislodge that stuff right now. I gotta send that 13 ball up table and get that cue ball on the middle of this bottom rail. I'm not leaving the 13. That's what can cost Darin this game. I think I would have liked it more up table. I know he's trying to get cover on the 7, but you leave these balls down here. You're leaving them in play for Tony, trailing 5-1. It looks like he has a 3 railer on this 7 ball. And then from here, not as much. Giving Tony a hard time. I wonder if Darin's been to one of Tony Chohan's clinics. I mean, he gives up a lot of knowledge in those clinics. You ever want to learn, improve your one pocket, T-Rex, what a great teacher he is. Well, he might be able to bank this 2 ball back. Looks pretty nice, sitting pretty nicely. I mean, just don't leave the 3 straight in. That'll work. All right. Looks like Darin going to get on the board here. He needs 3, but if he gets on the 7, he should be able to get on the 5. Well, that ain't the best spot to be. That is not the best spot. You jacked yourself up, and does he have it where he could just come forward 2 rails out for the 5? Let me just get the 7. Let me get the hilltop this game. All right, what's the line? What's the live betting line this game? 7-1? What do you do 7-1? Do you take Tony or do you lay it? I'd move that 3 and 13 out of there so quickly. Hit that 3 right into the right side of that and bring the cue ball off to the left rail. And this, well, that time he didn't scratch. So I don't know if I'm putting up bad line 7-1. I mean, Darin's a favorite, but what kind of favorite? I guess somebody said 7-1. I'd be taking it. Well, now Tony gonna like this. Now the line just went down to 3-1. Ooh, almost skinned those balls. What a shot. Even missing that shot, how well he hit it. It didn't even look like that shot was available. It looks like. Look at how well. He didn't come close to the scratch. Got to come with this. Nicely done. Nice shot by Darin. Well, I still got the live betting line. Little under 3-1, Darin, this game. And I'm probably out of line, but what a shot. What a shot by T-Rex. Well, all right. Darin Ledbetter is on the board. Trails 2-1 in this race to 3. I'm Larry Schwartz, Pool Action TV, coming to you live from the rack here right outside Detroit, Michigan. I believe it's the third annual rack of tournament, the largest field we've had, 36 players. Tell you what, Darin on the board here first. All cue ball right here by Tony. Not sure how much of the 7 he let him see. Wow. I'll tell you what, Darin's got Tony against the wall here. He's got his back against the wall. Going to be interesting to see what Tony does. The more I watch Darin play, the more I like his game. Yeah. Look out. That ball looks dead. If that ball's dead, it's going to be I don't know. I believe it could be manipulated a little bit, enough to go in the hole. I think you hit that ball on the top side. The ball throws right down into the hole. Especially if they're frozen. They are frozen. Yeah, this is a shot you got to learn. You got to know these shots. You got to hit away on the top side. You got to hit it on the right of that 13. Less speed, the more throw. Nice shot. Nice shot. Now here you just want to plan out how you get a chance to get the max out of this. Get the open balls. How about the 5 put you at 7, and you got 5 open ones. Nice shot. Well, I think he got himself. He kind of hooked himself here. That was a big opportunity to go hill with. I mean, that he could have gotten at least a 7, getting the loose balls right here. Well, Darin getting Tony's attention now. You got to be careful here. I mean, here's a shot. He has a couple shots. One shot is you could come off the top side of the ball against this rail closest to Tony's hole. Some left spin, drag the cue ball up towards the 3. That ball 2 rails towards the 5. This is a good shot. Okay, well, he really caught too much on the top side of it. You don't have to catch hardly any. He's giving Tony a chance to close the deal right here. Yeah, he shot the right shot, just didn't execute it. Cut it too much. A lot of people, that's the... Wow. How about that ball stood up? You know, and that shot, that last shot there and shot is the biggest mistake happens on that shot. Practice the shot where you don't have to cut it that much. And you'll see with Inside English, you could control that ball and the cue ball just gets away. He got to figure out a way to make Tony's ball unless he wants to bank this 15 ball and try to go for it all. That's his choices here. How about bank the 15 and try to get it going? If I'm gonna go down, I want to go down shooting at my hole. That was pretty nice right there. Really a nice little finesse shot. Look at how nicely he came through this ball. He skinned that 5. Look at this shot. Look at this shot. Wow. We'll take another look at that in a second. Back with us is Ray. What a shot that was, huh, Ray?
Hey, Larry. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Got to be careful here, Ray. Tony banks these shots if they're enough off. He's not going to like it.
Now, was he going for the 3-ball combo there?
We're going
to. Didn't look like it.
No, he missed it so bad. But Tony hits that shot so well. Now Tony's got a chance to close the deal here.
I know.
Or get pretty close.
Well, I know you say that, but meanwhile, he's been missing some balls here. He hasn't been playing.
How about the position here? Yeah, lost the cue ball.
Little off.
You're right, Ray.
He's a little off, struggling a little in this match. He's going to have to tighten that up to get through this field. He's got some guys gunning for him.
I'll tell you what, as this match progressed, Ray, I'm more and more impressed with Darin Ledbetter's game. He let his cue ball get away and scratch a few times. Other than that, he's made some good shots. Oh, Tony.
Too thin. He's going to maybe leave the 5 here. I think he actually got away with this, Larry.
It looks like it. Go back to David Ledbetter's shot a little earlier. Oh, this was Tony's bank. Take a look at Tony's bank. That got him started there. Look at how hard he hits this.
Yeah, it's great. How about
the
Ledbetter shot? How about that one?
Yeah, the Ledbetter shot was this one. How about this one?
Yeah, watch that 2-ball off the 5.
That's exactly how he played it.
Yeah, good stuff. All right.
Well, Darin tried to make it hill. Tony trying to close it out.
Hey, miscued there, Larry.
It's not a bad miscue. Well, does Tony bank the 9 and move the 5 to his hole?
Yeah, I don't know if he could do that. He can definitely shoot the 9 over to his side.
Yeah, you got to be careful there. You better stick the cue ball because you'll leave a bank on that 7, Ray. But that's a Tony Chohan shot, banking the 9 and moving the 5. Tony showing respect. Well, it's nothing wrong with now, Tony. It's a dangerous shot for Tony. It looks like the scratch is alive in the side. And if you don't make it, you sell out the game. You're right, Ray. Tony missing some shots. He played a lot of cue ball there. He made sure the cue ball got where it got. He made sure he did this with the cue ball. See that?
Did that ball go in the pocket?
No.
Okay. All right. Mojo keeping the heat on him here.
What's his nickname?
Mojo.
Oh. I've been calling him Darin Ledbetter. Mojo.
Well, yeah, you don't know him like that, Larry.
Well, if he has a nickname, then he is a player. You know, if he has a nickname, right, Ray, that all of a sudden now you become a half decent player.
I don't know. We
left him a 2-railer. Tony don't pass this 10 up, and he'll get on the 5 ball. He'll come right to the backside of the 7 and be on the 5. You can bet on that.
Well, that's what he'll be shooting at. Oh, he missed it.
You're right, Ray. He's missing some shots.
Yeah, you better tighten that up.
Big time. You got Danny Smith in the house, D. Atkins in the house. Shane Winters is stepping up his game.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of action lately, and he's in stroke.
He was in that partners match with Issa. What a great match that was out at Griff's.
Yeah, who did they play in that one? Was it Little John?
Yes, Little John would have got the action award.
Yeah, that's just about any time he goes somewhere.
He put up some funny videos. Did you see those?
Yeah.
He's a top-notch salesman, this guy.
Yeah, he's great.
He said, Pool Action TV, Big Truck asked me, he says, what does it take to get you here to the rack? He said, they want to give me free admission.
Oh, I missed that one.
It was funny.
Was that really
Funnier
a video?
Now. I swear it was. I thought when he was talking with John Mora, you know how he was in John Mora's ear? It's on Aaron Goodwin's page.
Larry.
That's funny.
Okay, never mind.
No, he was kind of bragging how I'm famous now.
Yeah, we like the action. They like the action up here too. You definitely can get in some action up here, all levels.
Surprised he's not here.
Yeah, I might even get in some action before it's over with. That's how it's rolling up here.
Wow. You're picking your spot though, Ray, right? You're doing a little bit of
oh no, I got
surveying.
I played
huh?
I played last year and I lost. Played Ronnie Thomas. Played him up here last year. He got me. Actually, I got myself. Whoever won that match was going to be able to say that though, that they got theirself because we both played pretty bad.
Look out. That's no good. Now you have Darin helping out Tony.
Yeah. Now, will he straighten this up and try to miss the 5? Looks like
he's going to slow spin it around the 5.
Wow, and miss the 9. Man. Who is this guy?
Mojo.
No, the other one.
He's T-Rex. Guy plays hard, Mojo. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's going to leave a mark. Well, I don't know. He's done got confident now. He's firing at all kind of stuff now.
Yeah, I can leave Tony anything. He can't make a ball. I'll leave him straight in.
Look at him. Put the little tester on him. He's not. He's not going. Maybe he is. Wait a minute.
Going to stay right there for the 5-ball bank, too.
All right, he got that one down. Whew. I'm glad he made a ball. I was starting to feel bad for him.
Yeah, right, he stopped the bleeding, man. Well, that's pretty good. That's about as good as making it. Oh, excuse me.
Got it out.
Tony just going to move this 7.
Tight pocket table here.
They look like they're at least 4 1/4.
Yeah, this one table, this is the TV table. It might be 4 1/8, Larry. I'm gonna double check on that. Well, Tony's feeling the frustration.
Oh, I could tell you, he's got to be careful here. He doesn't have to do anything aggressive here. He could just come off this 1 and sit him straight in on the 7, Ray. That's all he needs to do. Come off the bottom side of this 1 and put him straight in on the 7. That's dangerous. Look at this. Now he got away with murder there.
Wow.
So
sure did.
He knows he got away with murder. So many things could have gone wrong on that shot.
Larry, I got to step away for just a moment. I'll be right back.
Well, T-Rex. Uh-oh. Play for 4. There's 4 there. One of them will be a bank. Needs to come with this first shot right here. Wow. I'll tell you, Ray, I wonder if Mojo took one of Tony's seminars and he's just playing back what Tony taught him. Back at Tony.
That's possible. He did show up early today and do some lessons. Tony did. Man, maybe he just got here a little too early and ran out of gas. But no, he's been up here working since they opened.
Great teacher. I've watched him teach, and he really knows how to explain the game, and he will improve your game. He has a bank here on the 7, it appears.
Yeah.
He hit this.
It's close. He's got to be comfortable with this cue ball here to shoot this. Wants to keep it in that below the 14 there, or bump the 14, or get on up to the top of the table.
Right. I don't think the cue ball moves that far. You hit it full.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. He might have got him elevated.
No, he looked up at the scoreboard. He saw who he was playing.
Yeah, maybe, but he's got a shot on the 14 to come over for the 8 as well.
Yeah, playing for 3. I'll tell you what, it's going to be hard to stop T-Rex from here. But he gave him a hard time, Ray. He had Tony shoot.
Wait a minute. Oh.
Ray had me believing that ball might knock.
Oh, my gosh. Tony, he wasn't done yet. He wanted to play some more.
I guess so. I mean, he has a shot here to bank this 5 and get on the 7 and then bank the 1.
Caught the kiss. No good. Well, see, now missing that ball is going to cost Tony a lot here because he's going to have to battle up table and try to get something going from oh, look at this. Wait a minute.
Tony said, listen, I don't want to see any more of this match. You're too good. You're playing. Here it is again. Take a look.
He's had enough. He's seen enough.
Yeah. What a shot. Tony misses those kisses better than any living human. There you have it.
Yeah,
T-Rex.
All right. Well, that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a few matches still going, but that's all the TV matches for tonight. And we'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's right. So thanks for being here. I'm your host, Ray Hansen, here with Lucky Larry Schwartz, up from Chicago. Great having you with us,
Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Always a pleasure.
All right.